Welcome para listener dan entusias sport ke AKM Sports Podcast episode pertama. Kali ini topiknya adalah bahwa kami para host podcast Adam, Kaisan, Muza akan membicarakan dan mendiskusikan berita-berita yang terkini mengenai gimnastik dan atletik. Jadi siapa yang akan mulai terlebih dahulu, sorry. Who goes first,
Ya,
Kaisa?
ya karena pembukanya kamu, dengan kamu aja.
Iya, Adam duluan aja dulu.
Hmm.
Oke, boleh, boleh. So, I collected, ini beritanya bahasa Inggris, jadi saya sedikit campuran ya, nggak apa-apa ya, para listener boleh ya. Thank you, thank you.
Ini kata
So,
semuanya deh.
the two sports news that I chose yang gymnastics, judulnya Becky Downey wants to do world championships for herself after a very hard year. And buat yang atletik, Beijing 2020 injury delays Greg Rutherford's bobsleigh debut. Untuk terlebih dahulu kita akan membicarakan kita yang gimnastik ya. Apakah ada yang keberatan? Enggak kan?
Enggak.
Enggak ya.
Ya, gimnastik dulu ya berarti. Jadi pokoknya untuk merangkum isi artikel ini, gimana ya cara jelasinnya? Pokoknya ini si apa ya, star gymnast Becky Downey pada tahun 2000 berapa ya? Bentar. Pokoknya Pak ya 2020 dia pokoknya mengalami beberapa apa ya obstacle and many hardships during this year. Kakaknya meninggal dunia, innalillahi, dan apalagi ya dia juga apa ya tulisan ini injuries. Oke, injuries. Pokoknya pada tahun 2021 itu adalah tahun yang penuh kesusahan untuk si Becky Downey. Tapi tetap yang membuat saya apa ya sebagai pembaca terpesona dan terinspirasi oleh si Becky Downey ini adalah dia tetap walaupun mengalami semua kesusahan tersebut dia tetap ingin memenangi World Championships buat Tokyo Olympics Gymnastics buat tahun 2021. Dan yang paling saya suka dari artikel ini adalah bahwa ini membuktikan bahwa apa ya bakat dan talenta tidak cukup. Yang diperlukan adalah kualitas ketekadan dan apa ya untuk jangan bentar ada gangguan. Dan jangan apa ya jarang menyerah, jangan gampang menyerah, selalu gimana ya persevere and terus berjuang demi mencapai impian kita. Untuk berita yang kedua, Beijing 2022 injury delays Greg Rutherford's bobsleigh debut. Ini sedikit gimana ya? Bisa dikatakan a tragedy. Soalnya ini si uh, Greg Rutherford sudah apa ya? Misalnya bentar ya. Representing Great Britain. He was already representing Great Britain for a very, very long time. So he's a very big national star. And he was going to continue representing Britain for the Olympics this year on 2021. However, sadly, an injury made him unable to participate, which is just very tragic. It also goes to show lagi bahwa bakat dan talenta masih belum cukup. Sometimes it could just be bad luck that could delay your you from achieving your dreams. So it's very very interesting and ada banyak yang bisa diambil yang bisa dipelajari dari kedua artikel ini. We can learn that we must always trying hard is not enough. Sometimes you have to think. Sometimes we have to. Sometimes there's things out of our control, but we just have to always be ready to face whatever life throws at us. And I think that's very interesting. Apakah kalian berdua ada opini atau pendapat tentang kedua artikel ini atau gimana?
Pendapatku sih, kalau menurut aku ya, pendapatku itu dua-duanya bisa sih. Kayak kalian itu harus cita-cita. harus ada cita-cita.
Hmm.
Iya.
Hmm.
Dan itu walaupun cita-cita tinggi harus ngambil resikonya juga pasti tinggi.
Hmm. Hmm. Betul sekali. Kalau kalian?
Kalau aku sih agak kasihan aja ya udah banyak-banyak apa training, praktis diulang-ulang lagi, pas
Hmm.
akhir-akhirnya nggak bisa.
Hmm.
Eh, tapi ya
Sungguh bisa.
emangnya
Sangat
gitu.
tragis.
Hmm. Oke, sepertinya waktunya kita lanjut. Siapa yang mau mempresentasikan beritanya lagi?
Boleh deh saya. Untuk saya memilih beritanya agak gimana ya, kontroversial gitu.
Hmm.
Um, untuk yang pertama itu, why women in gymnast at Tokyo Olympics perform with music dan kenapa lelaki enggak. Dan ceritanya itu ini this like dates back from like the a while ago, where gymnastik untuk perempuan baru pertama kali diintroduce, and it was said that with women they were more focused on elegance, which is why they would often put more music into the shows as compared to men, which would often be more focused on like physical strength, you know. And but that's sort of something that's still going on today. Some people have differing opinions about that, which is why apa tuh? Untuk yang ini, saya ingin untuk beneran berdiskusi gitu. Jadi menurut kalian gimana?
Berdua,
Hmm. Aku sih duluan. Kalau menurut aku itu
boleh.
again dunia sekarang emang lumayan kacau. Mereka beberapa ada yang kurang yang ngerti yang namanya gender equality gitu.
Hmm.
Ya again,
Oke.
Indian itu juga opini orang juga. Kita juga nggak bisa
Hmm.
ngerubahnya.
Hmm. Oke, untuk yang
Menurut
kedua. Oh, alright. Yeah, sorry.
saya
My bad.
juga.
Yeah, just continue. It's fine.
Ya, menurutku ini adalah ini jelas-jelas salah satu contoh seksisme ya. Pada apa ya? Kepada lebih kali ini buat contoh ini spesifiknya lebih ke laki-laki ya soalnya. Um, this idea that only women are allowed to be elegant and that a man himself cannot believe himself to be elegant enough to qualify is very tragic and it's sad to see. And it goes to show that sexism goes both ways. Any gender can be oppressed and that we should learn to solve it no matter what because it's a serious issue. Oke, lanjut.
Oh, lanjut. Oke. Untuk yang kedua, berita saya itu it involves transgenderism. Dan untuk ini, it's also very controversial, but I think this might be more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, they want people to play in sports that uh, jadi kamu tahu kan kalau misalnya kalian tahu kalau sports itu biasanya dibagi antara men or women.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Untuk yang ini itu ada program atau government, I forgot whether it was a government thing or like a petition, but the idea is transgendered people main sebagai gender yang mereka identify daripada their biological gender. Now, of course, this brings a lot of um, controversy regarding things like sales, uh, and how to like classify things, and also the fairness of it. Yeah, but yeah, the fairness of it is getting questioned, right? Because secara biologi lelaki kan emang ya lebih kuat dari perempuan secara general.
Mm.
Jadi karena itu agak susah untuk dibahas juga sih. Because even then they identify as a different gender. But yeah, that's mine. What are you guys' opinions on it? What do you guys think?
May I go first? May I go first, sir?
Duluan dong.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think this is very clear. My personal opinion, you guys can feel free to disagree. If they allow biological males to participate in a biological female sport, there would be a clear unfair advantage to whichever team has the athletic male. It's obvious that they have the physical advantage. And that's a question that should be posed, that should be discussed, because it's a hard truth, but women are just in general not as physically capable as men. Maybe not me. I might get hurt by women if they hurt me. I'm not that strong. But in general, you guys, you can probably fight them. You know what I mean?
Setuju sih.
All right. Well, here's another thing that you might want to consider.
Mhm.
Let's say that biologically, yes, you are born as a male, but um, nowadays there's like certain things that you can do, with your body and whatnot to
Mhm.
change it. So,
Mhm.
should there be like a certain amount of change that you can do towards like your body in order for you to like classify as a female or a male? Because those things
But doesn't
exist
that,
now.
but doesn't that go against human rights? Because all right, I want everybody to be mature here. But the human male testicle is the center of testosterone. If we
Exactly.
force male players to remove an organ, a very important organ that provides life to the future, just so that they can play, is that necessarily ethical? Is that
No, no, no. I meant like as in, what if they choose to do it? Like maybe they want to convert into a female, so they change their sexual organs, change their
but we
testosterone and whatnot. Yeah, because but then again, I'm not one that's too knowledgeable in the subject. They kind of just, you know. So is there
my
like a certain degree?
Again,
if I'm not mistaken, if you remove by turning the penis into a vagina, they don't remove the testicles. They just like hide it in a
yeah,
pocket
Uh,
somewhere.
yeah.
So it's still there.
all right, yeah,
It doesn't
that's
help.
fair. I
And
would agree that if someone has a physical, uh, you know, advantage, regardless of what they identify, it would be unfair towards the athletes that, took their time to hone their skills. Maybe this is more towards males, because when if males were to participate in female sports, of course, naturally or generally, I suppose they would be at a higher advantage as compared to females. Where if they were to do it, and if they were to choose to do it, they were to choose to, put themselves in a disadvantage. Jadi kalau,
mm-hmm.
but ya itu untuk topiknya saya. Sekarang Musa.
Belum, Musa
Oh,
belum
belum.
opininya.
Aku udah
Oh,
tadi.
belum.
Aku udah opininya aku
Udah.
udah. Aku emang
Ada yang mau
bener-bener
ditambah?
Iya.
nggak ada.
Kan
Opiniku
kita berdua.
bener-bener sama banget sama Adam. Seriusan.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh gitu. Jangan gua dong, kita bahas sedikit profesional lah bisa. Kayak bahasanya.
Hmm.
Udah lanjut ke Musa.
Profesional tapi pakai bahasanya gua.
Ya, itu podcast profesional gitu. Ngomongnya gua
Ah, iya,
lu
prof.
nggak
Di
apa-apa.
Corbusier ya?
Ya udah, ya. Ya
For
dah, Mus.
me, kalau aku sih newsnya lebih ke world record gitu sih.
Hmm.
Lebih ke world record. Nah, jadi ini yang pertama itu bagian gimnastik.
Hmm.
Kalian bisa backflip nggak?
Kenapa?
Kalian bisa backflip nggak?
More or less.
Backflip nggak bisa nggak bisa.
Kalian
Kalau backflip ke kolam renang bisa, tapi kalau
Ke kolam renang bisa.
nggak bisa. Nah itu nggak
I
bisa.
I have like this one technique that I can do. That's like cuman satu doang. Itu aja.
can you still
Oh, if you want, I can take swings and then I can backflip while I'm holding like a pole, but other than that I can't do
yeah,
anything.
like that. Kan gimnastik kan ada kayak gitu.
Ah, ah.
Kayak gitu, kayak Adam tadi.
Saya bisa.
Hmm.
Someone did a
Hmm.
backflip
Hmm.
sepanjang 19,7 feet, which is sejauh 6 meter.
Itu ada
Oh.
comparison nggak? Kayak kira-kira
Comparison,
analogi.
I
Ya kayak
don't
6 meter itu sepanjang apa tahu nggak?
Bayangin deh, kalau manusia cuma bisa sampai 2 meter, itu 6 meter. Kalau manusia itu 2 meter itu tingginya, itu lebih dari tinggi manusia, gila. Damn, it's
bayangin
crazy,
aja
bro.
Hmm.
kalian lompat sambil jungkir balik sepanjang 600 cm, doing a backflip gitu, muter gitu ke belakang sana sejauh
Berapa
Iya,
menit? Berapa detik?
sekitar di sini sih nggak dikasih tahu ya berapa lama ya. Pokoknya mereka sekali gitu backflip. Oh ya, by the way, the person's name nggak disebut, Ash Watson. So jadi
Ash.
this person pertamanya nge world record. Nah habis itu tahun ini nge world record lagi. Orang yang sama
Oh.
gitu. Dia punya double Guinness World Record. Like that's
Buat
actually
rekor yang beda,
kenapa?
buat rekor beda atau yang sama?
Sama-sama backflip. Pertama kali di itu 2018.
Jadi
Cuma
dia itu kayak nge-break world record.
tapi nggak
Harus
perlu
dia mikir,
coba lagi gitu.
iya
Dia
kayak
tuh
coba
nge-break
lagi.
world recordnya sendiri lagi.
Dia cuma kayak,
Iya.
kayaknya bisa
Iya.
lebih tinggi deh.
Iya,
Kayaknya bisa
lebih
tinggi deh.
jauh, lebih tinggi, lebih jauh. Dia nge-break world recordnya sendiri gitu. Nih, pertama itu dia di 2018. Dia kalau nggak salah itu 5,87 meter doang. Itu sih udah panjang sih kok doang ya. Udah jauh itu.
Hmm.
Nah, tapi sekarang 6 meter, 600 cm.
2021.
Iya,
Terus world record
bener-bener
namanya 2000.
greatest. Yang sebelumnya itu, yang 5 meter, 5,87 itu 2018. It takes 3 years for them untuk nge-break
Iya,
world
itu
record lagi.
Jadi itu backflip itu yang pakai gimana sih? Yang pakai pole gitu atau?
Here, hold on.
ada videonya.
Aku ada videonya.
Coba kasih lihat.
Bentar.
Bisa kita tonton.
Bentar ya. Ini kita nonton bentar.
Oke.
Kan kau udah nonton?
Ya udah.
Udah nonton ya? Bentar, aku juga setting di sini. Waduh, aku harus ganti ini dulu. Hold on. Ini nanti aku cut kok btw jadi santai. Oke, wait, hold on. Oke.
Bentar, kalau ini di-cut, boleh gue nanya nggak? Ini udah berapa menit?
Sekarang itu udah I can't actually udah 17 menit.
Sekitar 17 menit ya.
17 menit ya.
17 menit?
Iya udah 17 menit. Nggak apa-apa
Oh,
kan,
iya.
kan maksimal kan
Kan
30
minimal.
menit. Iya,
Iya,
minimal
kan
kan 15 menit. Nah, nih,
Oh, iya.
kalian udah bisa nonton nih video.
Mhm.
Kayak nih.
Iya.
You guys imagine doing that? Bro, there's actually 5 million go.
Damn.
Nih itu. Ya kan?
This is an official Guinness World Records attempt.
Nah, itu kalau nggak ada itu bisa fatal gitu.
So when I was swinging around the first bar, sort of building up momentums and speed, you can hear him shouting, "Come on, come on, come on, come on!" I just felt filled with adrenaline. So when I was flying through the air, I don't really think much in the air. It's pretty fast. You know, I've got a metal bar coming towards me, so it's hard to really think of anything apart from, you know, survive. The funny thing is when I'm swinging around the bar, my
Ya gitulah videonya. Can you guys imagine how cool is that?
Buat berita berikutnya
Kenapa?
gimana?
Kalau berita berikutnya.
Berita berikutnya, bentar ya. Satu ganti. Setting recording. Okay. This is the sport. Okay, here. Wait, Keson's camera. Okay, here you go. Berita selanjutnya kalau nggak salah juga tentang world record. Ya.
Boleh.
Kalau nggak salah.
It's about
Yap. Football ya?
yes, it is about a football. Wait, no, this is pop. So hold on.
American football.
Yes, American football. You're right. So basically, in this one, someone is, it's not a world record but it's a school record, jadi antar sekolah aja,
Hmm.
record antar sekolah. So
Coba
someone, how do I say this? Hold on. How do I say this in the right way?
Pakai bahasa Indonesia aja kalau nggak bisa.
Yeah, so I actually don't know how to say it in English. Jadi lapangan ini, lapangan apa namanya? Rugby, ya rugby. Lapangan rugby. Sebesar 559 yard. Someone did a 5 times touchdown, 5 kali. Orang yang sama 5 times.
Wow.
Oh, so like
I mean,
In a row?
I've never played football before. I've never tried it, but I think it's hard to like get a touchdown
Yeah, you
5
sh-
times. But
you have to like dodge everyone and like run almost 600 yards at that point.
exactly,
Hmm.
gelut,
5 times.
bener-bener gelut 5 kali.
I am speed. Can't touch this.
This guy's
Umurnya berapa?
this guy, what?
Umurnya berapa?
Umurnya, hold on. I actually don't know, but this guy's name is Bruce Young. Damn,
Bruce Young.
Bruce Young.
Young.
He's from Alabama, apparently.
Wow, Alabama.
Mm.
If he does 5 in a row, he said his sister would kiss him that night. Good stuff.
Damn it! I knew that was coming. I knew that.
Oh my god.
You just had to do it, didn't you?
I couldn't resist.
Oh my god. Jokes. Yeah.
Boleh lah kalau podcast nge-jokes, kan
Eh,
atmosfernya chill.
nggak apa-apa. Aku sambil makan misalnya.
Oke, baik. Ini ada pendapat untuk berita keduanya Muza.
Aku dengerin rasanya kaki udah sakit ya.
Udah bodinya pada kena gitu.
Gue kan pakai gitu apa? Armor.
Tetap
Ya.
aja mereka kan juga pakai ini yang sama, baju yang sama gitu. Like, can you imagine this sweat?
Iya sih. Udah selesai kah podcastnya?
Untuk topik
Iya,
kali ini
kayaknya
udah.
udah.
Gue pengen nge-outro.
Silakan.
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 Aku pengen
Silakan.
Aku
Silakan,
kasih-
boleh.
Udah. Terima kasih guys sudah menonton atau dengerin podcast kita bertiga. Nanti kemungkinan minggu depan atau entah berapa hari lagi, palingan kita bikin podcast lagi tentang topik-topik yang lain dan mungkin lebih menarik. Tapi again tentang sports. So like, yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.